Decomposing numbers is just really breaking it down into two numbers that add up to that number. So in this case, they took 36 and they decomposed it to 30. You can think of that as plus 6. And so one of the reasons we decompose numbers is to make it easier to add them. For example, if you have 32 and 65, you can decompose that into its tens and ones. So the 32 you could break down into 30 plus 2, and the 65 could be broken down into 60 plus 5. So one way to decompose is just to break it down into tens and into ones. And then when you do it that way, you can rearrange them so that you are putting your tens together, the 30 and the 60, and the ones placed together, the 2 and the 5. And now that makes it a little easier to add. You can take the 30 plus the 60 to get 90, and the 2 plus the 5 to get 7, and then 90 plus 7 equals 97. And so that's one way to decompose, is to break it up into the tens and ones and then add each place individually. So here are some practice problems to split these up into tens and ones and then add them up. So if you want to pause the video and work on the practice problems, then when you're finished, you can hit play and see the answers to the problems. Another way to decompose is to look at the number and see how close to the nearest 100 one of your numbers is. So in this case, if I look at the 397, I can see that that is 3 away from the nearest 100 or from 400. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to decompose this other number 34 using a 3, and then what is left? Well, 3 plus 31 would give me 34. And so I am now going to take that 3 and I am going to use it with the 397. So I'm going to say 397 plus 3 will give me 400. And then I'm going to add to it what was left over from the 34, which is 31. And that gives me 431. So if I look at this, I have 123 and I have 99. Well, 99 is only 1 away from 100. So I'm going to decompose this 123 with the 1 that I need for the 99 and 122. And so you can see that 122 plus 1 is going to give you 123. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that 1 with the 99. And so 99 and 1 give me 100. And then I'm going to add that to what would I had left over, the 122. So 100 plus 122 gives me 222. And that's how I decompose those numbers to help me add them. Now here are some practice problems by decomposing and getting your number to the closest 100. So go ahead and pause the video and try these. And then when you're finished, you can hit play again and see the answers to the problems.